called me when we were just checking out.
So I am boarded without Nate. There was 19 spots available and Nate was 20th.
We're going to Yankee Lobster. Get us a Boston lobster roll. Yankee Lobster.
How do you prepare for a day like today? How do you even go into it?
A day like today, you know, I look at it as I always like new challenges, and I always like developing new skills. And so a day like today where we're going in and we don't speak the language as the people we're interviewing, I was just prepared myself that it was going to be something I wasn't very good at, but it was going to be a huge learning experience. The spiritual side of me always thinks that it's developing a skill that's needed, but I don't know why it's needed yet. For the rest of the night, so we're in Boston, so we get the pleasure of going to hang out with our boys, Matt Rainers and Kyle Rand, who are local Boston guys. They're taking us to a local restaurant. Gonna get to see them and break bread and spend some time with other brilliant minds. Not saying that you and I are brilliant, but those guys are really brilliant.
Yep. Good night.
So day 2 filming at South Cove Manor, we had decided to ask Bill Graves, the CEO, if our 2 friends, Matt and Kyle, could come by and see the community. Kyle's team brought a virtual reality Rendever headset, and we actually took one of the residents from the nursing home back to where she grew up to in Vietnam. Then Matt came by with Eversound, and it was amazing. We had a major language barrier with 90% of the people that we interviewed. And they spoke Chinese, we spoke English. And so there was already a learning curve of interpreting the words and interpreting the language that the questions that we were asking. But with the first couple, it was a husband and wife. They couldn't hear us. And the guy just smiled so big and had so much joy, but I had no idea what anyone was saying in the room. Just threw his hands up, had no idea, couldn't hear. So we had dinner with Matt last night, and we told Matt the story, and he's like, what if I just come by tomorrow? And so we were like, all right. Next thing you know, he comes over, the guy hears him immediately and just starts rambling off, talking.
对呀，就这都爱好。我年轻时候就爱活动、爱跑、爱动。我除了打麻将、打扑，我从来不干这个玩意儿。我就是打羽毛球啊、跑步啊，就搞这个。老哥。
We got his story captured because of Eversound, and it was remarkable.
He's on the list, but yeah, it's not looking good. So.
Firstly, Nate, were you even supposed to make this dang flight? Were you even supposed to be where you are right now?
The undefeated Stand by Rain remains.
Every time I've flown standby, we made it on the plane, baby.
I mean,
And
we fist bumped, and I was outie. I was on the plane already.
I mean, did you see Ohio State's kicker shank the field goal to the left? Georgia had no business winning the game, but next thing you know, we're back-to-back national champs, and that's what we're about here.
He hooked it, and Georgia is going to survive.
As the clock struck midnight, as the gate closed, we're on the plane.
As does Nate get on the plane. Nice.